So, welcome back dito sa channel natin. For today's video, andito na tayo for the game 4 nga ng laban nila Women International Master Alice Lee and Grandmaster Irina Krush for their grand finals para sa American Cup 2023. So, ito na, tingnan natin. Actually, ang mangyayari na lang, ang gusto na lang mangyari dito ni Grandmaster Cruz is tabla na lang in order for her para manalo sa grand finals na ito. And si Women International Master, kinakailangan niyang ipanalo ang laban na ito para meron pa siyang another chance. So, tingnan natin kung ano yung mangyayari. So, ayun nga, D4 opening nga si Grandmaster Cruz. So, G6, very interesting. Sa simula pa ni Women International Master Alice Lee. So, nag-C4 lang. So, ano mangyayari kapag nag-Knight F6 lang? So, tingnan natin. Kapag nag-Knight F6 lang, C4 transpose to English opening, then E6, then Knight F3, then D5, after that C takes C5, D5, E takes D5, then Bishop F4. Penetration then for the C-pawn for the black, and another control then for the center. Then C6, after that Bishop C3. So, dito magiging slightly better for black. I mean, slightly better for white. Pero, iba yung nilaro nila. Yung ginawa nga dito ni Women International Master League. So, dito nag-C4. Then, Bishop G3, G7. So, dito nag-E4. Ito madalas itong ginagamit. And bookline pa rin ito. So, dito actually yung both players binibigyan sila ng tig to 10 minutes kasi blitz na ito eh. So, after that, nag C5. So, again, bookline pa rin ito kung tutuusin. So, iba lang yung ginamit nila na panimula sa mga moves nila. Then, nag D5, then D6, then after that, Knight C3, then E5. So, bookline pa rin ito. So, anong mangyayari kapag nag-Knight F6? So, pag nag-Knight F6, merong pressure for the e-pawn. So, Bishop D3, then E6, then H3 para maiwasan yung move ng knight on the G4, then in rook, then Knight F3. Then after that, E takes D5, then E takes D5, then rook E8, check. Then after that, Bishop E3. So, kapag yun ang ginawa is magiging slightly better for white ang evaluation dito. So, balik natin for the E5. So, yun nga, E5. Then, nag-bishop to D3. Control for the pawn on the center. Then, nag-knight E7. So, napakaganda. Knight E7 kasi po posibleng tumira dito si Women International Master ng F5. Very good move yun. Then, H3 para maiwasan yung paglagay ng bishop on the G4. Then, after that, in rook. Then, G4. Grabe, very interesting. So, dito raw, madalas daw ginagawa is H4 lang. H4 lang, madalas nilang ginagawa. So, what if H4 ang gagawin? So, H4, then, yun nga, tinirangan na nga ang F5 doon. After that, H5, then F4, then H takes D6, Knight takes D6, then Bishop E2, then A6 para mapigilan ang coming na A4, then Bishop G4, penetration on the Bishop, then Bishop D7. So, dito, maging slightly better for white ng ito. So, balik natin for the G4. So, G4 nga tinira ng white ni Grandmaster Cruz. So, F5. So, tama nga tayo na kinakailangang itira dito ni Women International Master Lee ang kanyang F5. So, G takes F5, G takes F5, then after that, Knight F3. So, F4 lang para mapunan yung mabigyan ng ibang pang penetration si Grandmaster Cruz for the dark squares. Then after that, nag-bishop d2 lang. Then nag-knight to g6. So, again po, posibleng ilagay ni Grandmaster, Women International Master ang kanyang knight sa h file. Then after that, na queen to e2. So, kung sakali raw ang ititira is h4, so ang titira ng black is magiging king to h8. So, ito maging slightly better lang for white. So, ito na, balik natin. So, queen to e2, then bishop to h4, then rook on the queen side. So, naramdaman na nga ni Grandmaster Cruz na po posibleng matatalo siya kapag hindi siya nag-in-rook on the queen side. So, bishop to d7, then rook d to g1 para may atake on the king side. Then rook takes f3, then queen takes f3, then rook f7 para merong suporta on the bishop. Then bishop e2. After that, nag-a6, then nag-king g5, another penetration then, dagdag pressure on the g7. Then after that, nag-rook f8, very interesting din. But ang the best move is knight f6, Rosana, para merong pangdagdag pang atake kung sakaling ililipat ni FIDE Master, Women International Master Alice Lee ang kanyang knight sa atake sa king side. Then after that, nag-bishop h5, pressure on the rook. Then after that, nag-rook e7. Then nag-king g5, pin on the queen. Then meron ding atake for the rook. Then, ano kaya mangyayari kapag ang tinira is nag-king h2 lang, h8 lang. So, rook f7, makakontrol niya ang white square ng kalaban. Then after that, bishop to g4. Then rook takes g4. After that, nag-rook takes f7. Then king d8 to queen d8. Queen takes d8. Then rook takes d8. Then a4 para mapigilin ang b5. Then b6. After that, king c2. Then bishop to f6. Then after that, a5. So, bishop takes a5, then rook to a1 para mabawi yung nawalang pawn. So, ito magiging slightly better for white kapag yun ang nangyari. So, balik natin. Bishop d7. So, after that, nag-f3. So, ano mangyayari raw sa kapag ang ginawa is queen f6 kung sakali. So, kapag nag-queen f6 siya is bishop to e8, then bishop takes e8, then knight to g6, then f5. After that, queen takes e8, then f4 para po pwedeng mag f5, mabawi yung nawala. Then after that, rook to f8, then h5, then h6 para mapigilan paparating na pawn. Then after that, king to queen to f6, then knight to h7, then queen to takes h6. After that, queen to d7. Dito maging slightly better for white kapag ganito nangyari. So, ayun. Balik na natin. So, yun nga, nag-f3 nga si Grandmaster Cruz. After that, bishop to h5, then rook e1, then bishop takes h5, kinain ng bishop. So, after that, queen takes h5, then bishop e6. Gusto na magipagpalit ni FIDE Master Lee. Then, after that, queen to g4. Then, ano mangyayari kapag nag-queen h6? Kapag nag-queen h6 raw, bishop g6 lang, knight g6. After that, bishop g5. Then, rook f7. Then, h6. Then, king to h8. Then, h5 para mawala ang knight dyan, mapaiwas. Then, rook to e7. Then, queen to g4. Then, knight to g8 para merong sakaling hindi ma-push ang pawn gawa ng merong knight. Then, queen to e6. After that, rook to f6. Then, queen to takes e8. Then, rook takes e8. So, dito magiging slightly better lang din for white. So, balik natin. Queen to g4. Then, rook c7. Then, rook g2. Then, b5. Yun na nga, tinira na nga ang b5. Then, rook hg1. Then, king h8. Then, after that, nag-h4. Then, b4 para mawala ang knight dyan. Then, knight to d5. Then, a4. Grabe. So, mistake raw ito. Dapat ang ginawa lang daw ng black dito is nag-h6 lang. Then, nag-b3. Nag-mistake din dito si Grandmaster Cruz. Ang dapat ang sarang ginawa is nag-h5. So, dito nag-queen to d7. Then, queen e8. Then, after that, nag-king f5. So, gusto na talaga magpapalitan ng queen ni Lee. So, hindi pa rin pumayag. Nag-queen f5. Then, nag-rook f7. Nag-queen h5. Rook e7. Then, kinain na dito. So, balik lang natin. Paano kapag ang ginawa dito ng black is nag-rook b7. Then, king b1. Then, nag-rook f6. Bishop c5. Then, rook f to a7. Control for the a file. Kung sakaling makipagpalitan na ng pawn. Then, rook b2. Queen to h5. Then, queen takes h5. Then, rook takes h5. Then, rook g5. So, very interesting. Then, rook f6. Balik lang. Then, h5. Then, after that, bishop e6. Pressure on the rook. Then, rook f5. So, dito maging slightly better lang for white ang ginawa. So, balik natin sa ginawa. So, nag-rook e7 lang. Then, nakipagpalitan na. So, again, nag-rook a takes e8. Then, h5. Then, rook d7. Then, bishop to h4. Bad move raw ito. Dapat ang the best move is a3 lang. So, titingnan natin kung ano yung mangyayari kapag nag-a3. So, kapag nag-a3 lang, a5 lang din. Then, a takes b4, a takes b4, then rook a2, then bishop, knight to f6, then bishop to h4, rook to f7, rook to a6. After that, bishop, knight to h takes h5, rook takes d6, knight to g3, then bishop takes g3 and f takes g3. So, dito magiging equal lang ang kanilang position sa both players. So, balik natin for the rook h4. Rook h4. After that, nag-rook f7. So, dapat raw dito is bishop to f6. Ang pinaka-the best na gagawin. So, titingnan natin kapag nag-rook bishop to f6. Bishop to f6. Bishop to g5. Rook to g8. Then h6. After that, nag-rook e8. Then rook f2. Then bishop takes g5. Rook takes g5. g5. After that, rook takes g5. Then rook g8. Then knight to h3. Then rook takes g5. Then rook takes g5. So, dito magiging slightly advantage. Slightly better lang din for white. So, balik na natin. Rook f7. Then after that, nag-rook f2. Bishop f6. Bad move raw for the black. So, ano mangyayari kapag nag-a5? Kapag nag-a5, ganito mangyayari. a3 lang. So, bishop takes a3. Then, king to g4. Then, a4. Bishop takes a4. h6. Then, a5. Rook to b8. Para may control on the b file. After that, king c2. Nag-rook b6. So, atake lang din. Another penetration on the pawn on the c file. Then, a takes b6. Then, rook takes b6. Then, rook b1. So, ganito magiging setup. Sana and magiging slight, very much better position ang white pieces dito. So, balik natin sa ginawa. So, bishop f6. After that, bishop takes f6. Then, knight takes f6. rook g5, then rook to g8, h6, then rook f8, then king to d2, rook takes g5, rook takes g5, king to g8, rook to g8, then rook takes g8, then king to takes g8, then rook to h3, then after that rook to f7, then rook takes g5 check, then king g6, after that knight to e6, then king takes h6, then knight c7 para merong pressure on the e pawn, then a5, then rook b5, penetration then for the pawn on the d6 square, then rook to e8, then rook to e7, then king to g5, king to e2, king to h4, king to f2, h5, then king to g2, king to g5, knight c6, king to f8, f6, then knight takes a5, nakuha na din. Then after that, king e7, knight c6 check, then d5. So dito round the best move is nag king to f6 lang sana. So na king to h3, knight to g7, then king to h4, then king to e8, then king to g5, king to d7, knight to b6 check. So king to c7, penetration on the knight, then king to c6, then king to d3. Then after that, nag-bad move si white, si Grandmaster Krush. So dapat raw sana ang the best move is knight a7. So aron, move natin forward. So king to c8, penetration on the knight. Then c6, knight to c6, then queen to c7, then knight to e7, king to d7, rook f5, then after that king to e8, then rook takes king takes h5, then knight c7, king g5, e8, then h6, then dito nag knight to c7, rook to f5, then knight to e6, e8. Grabe yung kanilang mga newbie rin sa kanilang mga knight. Mahina ka talaga sa endgame, hindi mo magagawa ito. Then rook to h6, then rook to c7, rook to f5. Then nag-bad move ulit dito si Grandmaster Cruz. Dapat ang move is king to f6 lang para mapa-atras ang king. So dito na knight to e8, then rook to h6, ginawa niya naman ulit. So dito what if daw ng king g6 lang. So nag king g6, so king c7, knight f7, knight a8, then knight h4, then king to b6, king to g6, king to to c7, king to e7, knight to d7, then king to e6, then rook to b6, then rook f8, then knight to c8. So dito talagang drawish talaga ang mangyayari kapag ganun ang ginawa. So kahit na lamang ng isang pawn is draw pa rin ang mangyayari. So again, panalo na nga dito at champion na nga si Grandmaster Irina Krush. And ang nangyari is na-retain pa rin sa kanya ang kanyang title. Gawa nga ng nung last year siya pa rin ang nanalo, and today, this year, siya pa rin ang nanalo. Ang kalaban niya is 13 years old. Grabe. Ibang klase. And for the girls bracket, second si Women International Master Alice Lee. At ang champion is si Grandmaster Irina Cruz. So again, hope to see you again for our next game na naman. Maybe tomorrow makapag-upload tayo ng mga panibagong games. And have a good day and have a nice day. Bye.